Playing nicely done. Tavindo Ishan, Hamilton, Dillon Da Silva, Shivan on the wing. Chamira to Shivan, Dillon Da Silva calling for the ball. It's still Shivan there. Claiming for a free kick, but referee says play on.
धेरै लिङ्क आएको छैन भन्दै हुन्छ डिस्क्रिप्सनमा एकपल्ट तपाईहरुले त्यो स्ट्रिमिङलाई ब्याक गर्नुस् अनि फेरि स्ट्रिमिङलाई ओपन गर्नुस् अनि आउँछ है त किनभने भर्खरै अपडेट गरेको हो नि त त्यसकारण तपाईहरुले एकपल्ट ब्याक गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ अनि ब्याक गरेर फेरि त्यही स्ट्रिमिङलाई ओपन गर्नुस् कि अनि आइहाल्छ अनि तपाईहरु त्यहाँबाट डाउनलोड गर्नु होला है त
Shifan was there. Was hoping that he could get a penalty, but Ananta Tamang was very careful there, very precise on his tackles. Ananta Tamang, this time Chamod was fouled by midfielder Tej Tamang.
As we talk about tournament history, Sri Lanka, of course, winners in 1995, but since then they've not really been, they've not really done well in this tournament. Made the semi-final a few times, but not made this final since.
Yeah, there was the time in the early 90s, Sri Lanka was known to be a superpower of this region, along with India, Pakistan, but on the early 2000s, they had dropped, especially the local league has dropped so much that they didn't have much of technicality and their players that resulted in their poor performances in SAFF Championship. I still remember the time that 1997 that Maldives won against Sri Lanka in the semi-final of SAFF Championship edition. That was a huge mess there. That was the most disappointing defeat for them during that time. Chamod trying to get the ball. Suman Aryal clears the ball. Sri Lanka gets their first corner kick.
Back then it was a surprise that Sri Lanka would lose to the Maldives, but since then Maldives have gained the upper hand on them, won most of their matches against Sri Lanka.
Easily with huge margins. Last time that these two teams faced Sri Lanka and Maldives, that was on 2018 edition. A 0-0 draw was there, but Maldives has been very dominant against Sri Lankan opponents, and Sri Lanka
would have felt hard done by in the last edition though.
Dillon Da Silva controls the ball outside the box. Goes for the goal. It's over the bar. Good effort from him.
Dillon Da Silva looking lively. Think he'll play a key role tonight for Sri Lanka.
So far, Sri Lanka are doing way better than the favorites before the match, actually the Nepal. But Nepal has been poor with their passing, poor in the final third. And most of the times defending against the wingers, they are not doing so well. Chamod.
Sri Lanka would have felt hard done by in the last edition. They were level with Maldives in all factors, points, goals, everything, but they lost the drawing of lots.
Yeah, it was decided by the coin toss during that time. But that charm changed the fortune for Maldives, and
Maldives are going on to win the championship.
Boy Chand, most experienced player on this Nepali side. Suman Aryal. Anjan Vista from distance. Not on target, not so precise. They're not getting enough spaces behind the Sri Lankan defense to put a ball on their wingers or go behind them. And
Nepal also have a lot of speedy players, but not been utilized very well so far tonight.
Sujan Pereira from the back. Dillon Da Silva trying to go for the ball. Charita clears it. Ananta Tamang. Chand. Sage Tamang with the ball, trying to find his players, calling for runs. Gautam Shrestha. Vishal Rai lifting the ball inside the Sri Lankan penalty area. Chamod was there. Again, Chamira looking for the ball. Nicely done there. I think the defeat against Bangladesh has turned all these young blood of the Sri Lankan side more, because the effort they are doing and the amount of commitment they are putting into each and every challenge shows how much they need this win.
You definitely would hope so. I think it was a painful defeat for them to lose by penalty. I think even their coach would like a reaction from their players tonight.
And they are doing exactly what needs to be done. And again, Kavin Dushan is the casualty here. 2 consecutive fouls on him. Kavin Dushan doing so much on that midfield area, troubling all the midfielders of Nepali team, giving them a tough time right now.
This is an opportunity for a good ball through.
Rakib trying to cross the ball. Oh, that was a poor pass from him. Charita trying to get the ball. Oh, Sanjan Pista, surely a yellow card for him. Surely a yellow card for him. You can't deny that. Anjan with full pace and power trying to release has best. The ball.
We're expecting a physical game. That's the first yellow card for a player tonight. Second?
Yeah, first yellow card for the Sri Lankan player. Second yellow card of the game. Suman Lama was cautioned for foul on Kavindu Ishan on the midfield. And we have seen one card shown to
the Nepali
coach. Yeah. Gautam Shrestha. Switching play to Anjan Vista. Nicely done there by Mohammad Akib. Akib is doing well there against this speedy winger Anjan Vista.
I think Sri Lankan defense have handled the Nepali attack very well tonight. I think they've kept them silent. Not really had much space to work with. Nepal looking to spread long passes and long shots on goal. So far it has not been successful. On the other hand, Sri Lanka looking encouraging when they go forward.
Ozzy, 3 defenders trying to get the ball up there. Sumanaria, good ball to Vishal Rai. Vishal Rai trying to release Navayug. But Navayug was hoping that he would play the ball on his feet, not into the area behind the defender, not to the space.
2K सब्सक्राइबर कम्प्लिट गरौँ है सबैजना मिलेर 2K सब्सक्राइबर कम्प्लिट गरौँ, किनकि नेक्स्ट टाइम पनि हामी यही च्यानलबाट लाइभ ब्रोडकास्टिङ गर्नेछौँ। यदि मिलेको खण्डमा नेपालको फुटबल म्याच सम्पूर्ण यही च्यानलबाट ब्रोडकास्टिङ हुनेछ। सो प्लिज 2K सब्सक्राइबर कम्प्लिट गराइदिनु होला। यदि मिल्यो भने 3K 4K पनि पाउन सक्नुहुन्छ है त।
Position, but triply given there. Dylan De Silva against Ananta Tamang. Calm and composed from Ananta Tamang. Shifan trying to get the ball. So many challenges. Nicely done there by Navayug Shrestha. Looking for Suman Lama. Oh! It hits the post again. Suman Lama scores the best goal of this match. And Nepal didn't seem to be doing that again in this tournament. They didn't have much chances. This time it was a half chance. Mistake from Chamod. Lama went inside the box. First attempt was on the goal. Keeper tried to get the ball, but Suman Lama was more, I would say, passionate and focused on getting the ball back.
Okay, definitely came against the run of play. And a moment of brilliance on the wings there, creating that chance. And that's the difference in these kind of games, these kind of tight games. A moment of brilliance here and there could turn the match around.
The shot was powerful. Sujan Pereira had a hand on it, a little bit of hand on it, but he was too unlucky that it hit the post and inside the, it crossed the line. And the celebration from coach Abdullah Al-Mutairi shows the passion and the effort the team has, how much they needed this.
He's very pleased with that goal. And the Nepali fans also.
कस्तो लाग्यो गोल गाइस कमेन्टमा बताउँ है त कस्तो लाग्यो गोल तपाईँलाई
Not having started very well, but they've got the goal. They'll be looking to build on that.
And these 3 points could be vital for them, for sure, in their run to the finals of this year's edition. This is their golden chance, I would say, because
A win here would put them in a very, very strong position.
Because they will have 2 remaining fixtures, Bangladesh and India. From those 2 matches, they need just 2 points to confirm their place or 1 win to confirm their place in the finals.
And of course, earlier today, India and Bangladesh drew. It also helps Nepal's cause if they are able to maintain their 100% start to the tournament.
Razik, still Razik there, trying to release Shifan, but the pass was that good. Samod, Kavind Ishan, Nawayug Shrestha, Chamira playing the ball forward, Dimon De Silva trying to get the ball, but Shrestha clears the line. Dilon De Silva, still Dilon. Suman Lama, Tej Damang, Suman Lama calling for the ball. Tej holding it. Vishal Rai calming things down.
I think from Sri Lanka's perspective, they shouldn't really feel so down with that goal. They have started well, they've been playing well. If they continue that way, I think they will get more chances. It's important to keep their heads up at this stage.
Razik, Rakib, Hamilton, ball forward, Gautam Shrestha heads it, Vishal Rai. Comparing the preparation of all the teams, Sri Lanka preparation wasn't that best. They didn't have much time to prepare for this tournament. So towards the end of the match, I would say they will face fitness difficulties against opponents like this. Teams like Nepal always prepare well for the regional extravaganza.
I think Sri Lanka might also have a confidence issue. They've not won a lot of matches recently. In fact, their last competitive win came in 2019.
Coming to Ishan, releasing Rakib. Razik was there, but decent block from experienced Rohit Chand.
It's important for Sri Lanka that the momentum is not shifted at this stage.
There's the goal again. Suman Lama.
That's a
powerful effort from him. Sujan Pereira couldn't do much to defend it.
There's a moment of brilliance from Suman Lama on the wings to just go past the Sri Lankan defender.
Hamilton lifts it. Anand Thamang was there. Akib. Chamira lifts the ball. Samod was going for it. Suman Arial neatly done there. Tej Tamang.
I think this is
Suman Lama again there.
I think this is Nepal's strong point.
Chamira did well against 3 opponents there. Dilon Da Silva to Chamira. Chamira trying to leash Shifan there. Gautam Shrestha doing well in the defense so far in this match. Chamira, Shifan, still Shifan. Gautam Shrestha clears the line. Teams like Nepal and Bangladesh are very much connected to the fans. During the matches also they They need to hear the applause. They need to hear the support. They need to hear the voice of them chanting.
Because they've got good support here in Maldives, Nepal.
Corner from him. This time Kiran Kumar Dimbu claims it easily.
I think right now, this is the game that Nepal is really looking for, to sit back and look for the counter-attacks.
And that could be an advantage, because against Maldives, that was the only thing that had their luck, or that was on their favor. They had a couple of counter-attacking chances, and they looked really dangerous on those occasions.
And as Sri Lanka push forward to get an equalizer, they will find more spaces. The game has definitely played into Nepal's favor right now, despite a bright start for Sri Lanka.
Ananta Tamang. Shalrai goes up straight down the wing. Suman Lama tries to get the ball. Chamod beating of Chamod. Still Lama crossing the ball. Charita missed it. From the back, Akib was trying to get the ball. Still Nawayuk Shrestha, but his shot was blocked by Hamilton there. Chamod to Razik. Razik to Kavin Ishan. Kavin Ishan Rahim with the ball. He was trying to unleash Shifan there, but calm and composed from Ananta Tamang. Chamira. Dillon De Silva. Still Dillon. Shifan. Still Shifan to Dillon De Silva. His effort too much on the...
Needed more composure there.
I think he had a chance, because only one defender was there. We against one. He could have controlled the ball, tried his luck, tried his piece of skill. So far we have seen that skill from him. He could have done that. I think this time that could have been much better opportunity for him.
Just lashed at the ball there. Could have taken a touch. Nepal have a very experienced back line with their goalkeeper Kiran Kumar, as well as their most experienced player in defense, Rohit Chand. It will not be an easy job for Sri Lanka tonight to find this equalizer. But like at the other end, a moment of brilliance could really change the game.
And they have that much players of that quality. Dillon Da Silva looks bright. Kavin Ishan looks really bright there. They need just one smart move, one moment to decide things up. Sujan Pereira busy with the goal, busy in his goal so far today compared to his counterpart Kiran Kumar Dimbu. Sujan Pereira trying to unleash his attacker Razik there. Suman Arya, calm from him, Razik. I think in the second half we'll see plenty of fouls and plenty of cards. The situation right now seems like, the physical game is still, the physical game will go on like this, and the effort from Sri Lankan players will increase, and with the disappointment of not scoring a goal will lead them, or the players, with frustration.
I think they'll definitely be disappointed, having played quite well, not had anything to show for it, and they're currently behind.
Yeah. Shifan trying to beat Ananta Tamang there. Suman Lama leashing Nawayuk Shrestha. Nawayuk. Still Nawayuk going on. This time Tej Tamang trying to unleash an effort. Suman Arya has plenty of time to cross the ball, but save from Sujan Pereira. Position lost again to Nepali players. Tej Tamang. Pujana Pakoti. Rohit Chand. Suman Arya. Janvista. Lifting the ball to Tej Tamang. Asha Fernando was trying to clear the lines, but still position is with Nepali players. Rohit Chand switching play. Suman Lama trying to play in the ball. Chamira. Navayuk straight back. Still Navayuk. Chamod wasn't so composed. Pass from him. Suman Lama. Still Suman Lama's effort from distance that was too high. Not troubling the goalkeeper.
I think definitely Nepal's strength going forward is on the counter attacks. So far, when they've had possession, they've not been that convincing. And Sri Lanka will need to be patient, need to be more clinical.
Akib couldn't control the ball well. So far in this tournament, last 3 matches were very close encounters. Not much difference between the teams and the score lines. Suman Lama pushing the ball low and hard, but Charita was there. Get the ball. Marvin Hamilton unleashing Razik. Still Razik going there. Beating off Rohit Chand. Razik. And he slipped. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate for him.
That was a good chance, but he slipped.
At the most crucial moment, Hamidou Ishan lifting the ball inside the penalty area, but this time it was Kiran Kumar Limbu who claims it. Suman Lama, Asha Fernando gets the ball. Sujan Pereira.
Named Nepal player down injured.
Referee stops the play. Rohit Chand needing medical attention. While trying to defend the ball against Hamidou Ishan. Rohit Chand. Maybe stretch too much.
Sri Lanka looking to build from the back again. But some of their passes have not been up to the standard.
Additional time for first half is 1 minute.
1 minute additional time.
1 minute added on, and I think Nepal coach will be very pleased with the score line, definitely.
Yeah, for sure with the score line. Might not be happy with the performance in the first 20 minutes, but what they need is a good score or a win. Oh, Charita needs to be careful there. He was booked before. This could be a second yellow card, but doesn't look like the referee doesn't seem to go into his pocket or in addressing
Sri Lanka need to be careful.
Yeah. There was a complaint from Nepal's bench and from the players. I think the point
That's
Coach
awesome.
Al-Mutairi has highlighted in the press conference might turn out to be good, huh?
It just might happen. Sri Lanka definitely cannot afford to go a man and a goal down.
The halftime score.
Especially with this
Team
score line,
Sri
they
Lanka
need
0,
their
Team
maximum
Nepal
strength
1.
on the field to win this match or to claim something.
पहिलो हाफको समाप्ति भइसकेको छ। नेपालले 1 गोल गरेको छ भने 1-0 गोल अग्रताको साथ नेपाली टिम यति बेला अग्रतामा रहेको छ। र म एकछिन डेस्कटप अडियो म बन्द गरिदिन्छु है त। म एकदमै भिडियोमा आउँछु, डेस्कटप अडियो चाहिँ म बन्द गरिदिन्छु ल। सो एकछिन हाम्रो भिडियो नै अफ हुन्छ, हामी नेक्स्ट एकछिनमा आउनेछौँ है त। स्ट्रिमिङ स्टार्ट हुने बित्तिकै सेकेन्ड इनिङ स्टार्ट हुने बित्तिकै म स्ट्रिमिङ गर्छु ल।
the youngster Ayush. Still Ayush. Nice little piece of play from him. This time Anjan Vista scores. Wonderfully done there by youngster Ayush. Clean from him. Little bit of skill inside the box. The cutback was good enough. Navayug Shrestha was there. And the save ball. Sujan Pereira tried to save the ball, but unfortunately Anjan Vista was the player unmarked inside the goal area to score the ball inside an empty net.
That was way too easy for the youngster Ayush Galan. Just turned and twisted through the Sri Lankan defense from the wings and just cut back to an easy goal, really.
I would say the Nepali coach, all praise to him, Al Mutairi. He has his changes has shown its true colors against Maldives, and also his changes in this match. The first change showed
his change
the quality of the player. Yeah.
Has brought immediate effect to the match, and now Nepal have a comfortable lead. I think this is now a very difficult position for Sri Lanka. 2-0 down. They've not created clear-cut chances yet so far in this match, and they need to create these chances soon to have any chance.
Right, Nimad, they need to score soon in order to get something from this match. That was, I must say, that was an instant impact from the youngster Ayush. That was the first ball he got to do something. Very nicely done in there against Chamod. And Chamira was there, easily beat two defenders, getting inside the box. He used his speed and a little bit of skill. Good ball to Navayug. Tried to decent save from Sujan, but couldn't do much to stop Anjan Vista there.
Initially it was a good save by Sujan Pereira. He was left with too much to do in the end.
Sumanareo. Shot from distance, off target.
Nepal looking more comfortable and more looking better on the ball. Of course, being 2-0 up definitely helps.
And they seem to be very confident on going forward right now. Tamang and Rohit Chand is helping all these young players of Nepal to stay there up front and do the best they can do to score and to show their skill up front. Charita.
Also worth noting that Nepal now remains the only team yet to concede a goal in this tournament.
That shows the quality of their defense. Up next for them will be the most toughest two matches, I would say, because India and Bangladesh, they will go all out for or nothing in these two matches, because those two matches will be a must-win for both the teams in order to have their chance in the finals.
This time a dangerous high foot from Shamod. He's been shown a yellow card. Another yellow card for Sri Lanka.
Two of the three central defenders of the Sri Lankan side has been booked. We have seen a positional change in Sri Lankan players. Supang switched into central midfield. Harsha Fernando is working as a fullback right now. Hamilton.
Sri Lanka need to regain the control in their midfield, which they did very well early on, but have lost a bit of control in midfield.
Tej Tamang, Shrestha, who's the ball against Charita. And Bista claims position, Poojan Upakoti switching play to Gautam Shrestha. Chamira claiming the ball, Dylan Da Silva pass to Chamira, a little bit too far. But still he managed to get that. Dylan Da Silva inside the area, trying to get the ball. Passes, really to come in the shot. He tries a goal line clearance from Suman Aral there.
Oh, wow, what a clearance that was from the goal line.
This time also it was Dylan Da Silva doing the magical work. Dylan Da Silva again against Ananta Tamang. Still Dylan. Fazal leads to Marvin Hamilton. Whoa, what a goal! What a goal! The best goal so far. Marvin Hamilton. Wonder strike from him. Sri Lanka has been a threat throughout the match. They didn't have that much chances. We highlighted that Nepal are yet to concede, but now the fortune changes. Marvin Hamilton is playing his cards to change the fortune for the Sri Lankan side.
Needed a moment of magic, needed a moment of brilliance, and Marvin Hamilton has provided it. Needed it to be that good to breach the Nepali defenses moments earlier. A brilliant goal line clearance. But Sri Lanka have got themselves back in the game.
And what a way to come back. What a goal that is. What a goal. I'm sure everybody in the stadium would enjoy to see that goal. Kavindu Ishan fouled again. To beat a keeper of that caliber, Kiran Kumar Limbu would need a moment of brilliance. The Harsha Fernando did amazing there. Again a long range effort from Razik. This time Kiran Kumar Limbu claims it. I must highlight that for the goal scored by Marvin Hamilton, the goal was set up by again the bright midfielder Dylan Da Silva. He did everything he could. He chased all the defenders to him and freed Marvin Hamilton. He needed one touch to set the ball and fire a bullet to top corner.
And now we have an atmosphere building up. Sri Lankan fans have found their voice again. We have a game on our hands.
And right now all the Nepali fans seems silenced here. Sri Lankan supporters doing their thing, roaring up, gearing up and showing their passion, hyping up the players on the pitch, hoping that something magical would happen later on the game. They still have time though.
They still have time to find that equalizer and even go on to win the game. Like I said before, it takes a moment of brilliance, a moment of magic to just turn the game around. And we saw one from Marvin Hamilton there.
Kavindu Ishan lifting the ball to Razik. Rohit Chand clears the lines there. Harsha Fernando going for the ball against Anjan Bista. Foul from him. Vishal Rai.
Nepal definitely look a bit shell-shocked at the moment. It was the first moment of brilliance produced by Sri Lanka in front of goal. Been quite disappointing in front of goal all night, but that was brilliant.
Before the goal, just a few seconds before the goal, they had the most open chance of the match. Goal line clearance from Suman Aryal was there. Kavindu Ishan was the player who took the shot. He took too much time, wasn't so precise on the shot, but they got the position back and Dylan Da Silva held the ball well, pulled all the defenders towards him and cleared the path for Marvin Hamilton to make that effort and score the goal.
And Marvin Hamilton producing that moment that brings Sri Lanka back into the game. I think Sri Lanka will look to build on this momentum right now. It's crucial for them that they build on this momentum, create more chances and get that equalizer.
This is what they needed to do in the first half. The only thing was the open chance or the goal that was the only thing missing in the first half. Now Nepal on counter. Anjan Vista couldn't do much. They look isolated up front here. The connection between the midfielders and the attackers doesn't seem so strong for Nepal. Look how much space Fazal has there.
This is a very important period of the game for Sri Lanka. They're being heavily backed here by their fans. And they're looking threatening again.
This time the cross is dealt well by Ananta Chamira. Pass to Chamod was poor. They were claiming for throw-in. Look at that.
This was the chance earlier for
Kavindu Ishan.
That was a very good clearance right on the line from Suman Arial. But just seconds later, Marvin Hamilton fired in their goal from distance.
An absolute rocket. No chance for goalkeeper to save it. No chance for him. Arta Fernando. Fazal in midfield, lifting it to Charita. Razik! Kavindu Ishan couldn't do this time. It was very well done by Gautam Shrestha. Chamod couldn't do much. On counter, Navayuk Shrestha unleashing Anjan Vista. Suman is here. Tej Tamang. Navayuk Shrestha. Ayush is getting free there, but nicely done there by Chamira. Ayush lifting the ball high for Anjan Vista, but couldn't.
It's turning into a very entertaining game here. End-to-end stuff just now.
Look at that chance for Kavindu Ishan. He just needed to pull the trigger. What an open chance!
Couldn't
what
get
an
his
opportunity to level things up here.
Didn't really time his shot very well. Didn't connect. If he had any solid contact, that likely would have been a goal.
Surely, because a good shot from that close range would surely trouble the goalkeeper. That would be really a goalkeeper who saves that shot will be really lucky from that distance. And Gautam Shrestha needing medical attention. He was the player who blocked the shot from Kavindu Ishan.
I think Nepal need to sort themselves out again. They had looked comfortable up until that goal by Sri Lanka. And, but now Sri Lanka looking threatening again, creating chances, and they should have scored just now as well.
Double substitution from the Nepali side. The Sri Lankan players scored the goal, which results in an attacking changes for Nepali team. Santosh Tamang comes in for Tej Tamang, and Navayuk Shrestha comes off for Manish Dangi.
Substitution for Team Nepal, just number 18, Navayuk
Coach Al-Mutairi not taking any risks here, getting his best players on the pitch.
His first substitution worked wonders, so we'll see how the rest of his substitutions do.
Kavindu Ishan getting the position on the midfield, releasing Razik on the wing. Dilon De Silva in the middle right now. Still Razik. Puzzle waiting for the ball. There is a foul from Ayush.
It's a promising position for Sri Lanka. They need a good ball here. They need a good delivery here.
Because they have players with height and the physique to win these duels and score goals. Especially players like Chamod, Charita. They could do some magic here. Lot of discussions going on there. 4 players behind the ball. Chamira. Okay, Luis Mervyn Hamilton now getting inside the box, leaving the ball to Chamira. Not Chamira, I guess. Puzzle must be. Straight at the goal, and there. Manish Dangi was there to block the effort. Poor cross from Razik.
They needed some height on that. Sri Lanka have the players, but this looked like it was a shot on goal.
Yeah, more of a shot like that. Manish Dangi's header. Dylan Da Silva. Still Dylan.
Nepal on the counter.
Claims the position here. Freely Ayush is winning there. Santosh. Goalkeeper Sujan Pereira comes out and clears the lines. Manish Dangi header. Second time ever to Ayush. Sujan Pereira makes a wonder save again. The hero, the captain to the rescue.
Sujan Pereira, what a save that was. To keep his side in the game. Like we said before, Nepal very strong on the counters, very fast players they have. And that was almost their third goal.
Manish Dangi was there. Sujan Pereira making a wonder save there. What a chance. What
A great
chance
save
to extend the lead.
from close range. A volley from close range. That was a very good save from Sujan Pereira.
And the first initial attempt, initial defense was very good. The timing was very good because the goalkeepers has to be very clear on counter attacks like that, very much focused in order to match the timing of the ball. Any slight mischallenge would
have been a
result in a penalty and a red card for the goalkeeper. But Sujan Pereira did wonderfully there.
Very good double save, you could say. Sujan Pereira showing his experience.
And we have a casualty here. Sri Lankan defender Supan needs a medical attention. Looks like he's bleeding. And Manish Dangi also needs a medical attention here. Both the players were attempting to win the header.
I think at this stage, Asmin, I think this is a very good spectacle for the fans who have come here to watch the match. We've got a very good atmosphere from the Sri Lankan fans as well as the Nepali fans.
And also the viewers, I must say, they must be loving this. Because the entertainment, the intensity of the game, the drama involved, all these chances, these physical challenges, everything. I'm loving this.
The second half has definitely been much better than the first half. First half we didn't have many clear-cut chances, but second half it's been end-to-end.
As we highlighted at the end of first half, a lot of things to hope, a lot of things to expect from both the teams because they are desperate for a win, and we have seen the desperation, their commitment, the composure, the intensity, everything, the passion from the players, which could result in this kind of drama what we are seeing in the second half here.
Still have about 20 minutes to go. We expect more to come.
I expect more goals from both sides.
As neutrals, we definitely hope for more goals. It was a wonderful opportunity for Nepal just now.
Oh, that was mistimed by Sujan Pereira. But he reclaimed it back.
Almost a mistake by Sujan Pereira, but he recovered the ball in the end.
A lift to Harsha Fernando, Razik. Still Razik there. Two players against him. Foul from the Nepali defender there. Tej Tamang with the foul. Again, promising set piece this could be, because the recent set pieces were disappointing. They need a good delivery inside the box because they have that quality players who could convert this into a goal.
They have the height in the team, so they definitely be looking to deliver it into the box in a dangerous position.
This time Chamira will be the person who is going to put the delivery. Shamira lifting the ball to far post. Marvin Hamilton couldn't do much. Fazal lifting the ball again. Chamod was going for it, but goalkeeper Kiran Kumar Limbu claims it. There's the ball forward to Ayush. Kavindu Ishan was there.
I think it's clear what Nepal's strategy is now. I think they're soaking in the pressure from Sri Lanka and looking to counter-attack from the back. Just now.
Dylan Da Silva. Rohit Chand, the strong tackle from him. Still Dylan working for the ball. Excellent work from him. Dylan Da Silva doing his thing, showing such a piece of brilliant skills.
Tried to do too much there in the end.
Yeah, he had a play on support but couldn't do much. Right now what we see from there is Chamod is very much involved in attack there. Foul from Tej Tamang again. And Supan is back on the field. Manish Dangi is back on the field. Both the players after the treatment, because right now in the recent years of international football we have seen very much officials and players and the teams very much cautious on injuries, head injuries. They have to be very cautious with it. They have to make sure that the player is in the right condition to come back on the pitch.
And the way things are going, I think Sri Lankan coach will be much happier than he was maybe 10-15 minutes ago. His team are looking threatening once again.
Kavindu Ishan trying to go for the ball. Ayush collects it. Supun. Nicely done there by Supun. Samira. Razik. Still Razik going there. Still Razik. Unleashing Chamad. But the pass was intercepted by Rohit Chand. Each and every time Sri Lanka goes forward.
The final pass that's missing. And here's Nepal doing what they do best.
Using the speed of their takers or their wingers. That is foul from Ayush. Marvin Hamilton. Fazal. Spang. A shifting play to Dylan De Silva. Aja Fernando holding the ball well. Point for Sri Lanka Chamod. His control wasn't that good.
Oh, that's very well done.
Manish Dangi. Still Manish
Dangi.
This time Sujan Pereira again to the rescue. Captain doing his job at the back. And now all the attackers need to fill up for him. He has done wonderfully there, keeping this score line.
Credit to Sujan Pereira. He's keeping the score line at 2-1 at the moment. There's some really good saves. 3-4 saves we've seen from him so far this half.
1v1, right?
1v1 saves as well.
This time Ayush on the far post, but Sujan tried to cover up, narrow the angle. Ayush couldn't place the ball inside the net. Could have been an very good opportunity because from the back he was free there, free header from Ayush.
Ayush Kalan got in a very good position. Got at the end of on the end of that cross, but couldn't direct his header towards goal. Nepal have had some very good chances in the past few minutes, and if they don't win this match now, I think they'll rue those chances. It's a dangerous play there from the back.
Pereira from the back, lifting it to Razik. Razik on the run. Oh, Ananta Tamang. Nicely done there, very calm.
You have to commend Nepal's defenders. They've done well.
because they have been, more than a quarter of this match, they have been under pressure. They had to face all these challenges. Supan.
Soaked in a lot of pressure, like you said. And at the other end, this man, Sujan Pereira, has been brilliant in goal for Sri Lanka.
Along the Silva. Lifting the ball towards the ball, and it had to be cleared by goalkeeper.
Not sure if that was a cross or a shot, but that was going in.
That was surely going in. He had to take a touch to punch it above the crossbar. Nicely done there. Again a save from Kiran Kumar Limbu from the corner. Sri Lanka doing very well here compared to the performance against Bangladesh. Very good commitment. Nicely done there again by Razik. Foul and a decent position for Sri Lanka team.
Not the first time Sri Lanka have had a free kick from a promising position. They need to make one of these count.
The dedication and commitment from the players, they have nothing to lose here. If they if they claim something from this match, that would give them the chance to move forward in this tournament. But if they lose, they are going to be out of this tournament. So it's all in for nothing for them. All in or nothing for them right now.
And it's bringing the best out of the players, I believe. It's bringing a very good game to the show here. And the Sri Lankan fans are in full voice, backing their players.
Lifting the ball inside the box. There is again Suman Arial doing the clearance. Asha Fernando lifting the ball to Fazal. Fazal controls the ball. Again Fazal. Penalty! Oh! Everybody thought it was a penalty, but a dive. The referee says it's a dive. Yeah, he couldn't have done He could have done better there.
Yeah, the referee
controlled the ball well. With the control, the defender was beaten. He needed that touch. Razik was there on time.
The referee
straightly, after going down, straightly looking at the referee initially, instantly looking at the referee.
He was looking for the penalty.
Yeah, he was looking for the penalty. Clear dive.
That was a good position. He could have done more with it.
Referee was there. Maybe around 4 yards. He could see the incident very clearly. Charita. Fazal. Chamod. Charita. To Marvin Hamilton. Marvin Hamilton lifting the ball forward. Razik. Point. Kiran Kumar Limbu from the back.
What I've been really impressed about Nepal defenders is their ability to recover, ability to track back and go to their positions. I think they have some very fast defenders, which makes it easy, which makes it very hard for the attackers really. And they have good physical strength and speed.
Good physical strength, as highlighted by Imad. I must say that the dedication of all these players. Some players look really tired there, but they are doing everything they can. Try to bring happiness to the country. Doing this, giving an entertaining momentum to the match.
Nepali fans are very passionate about their team.
Manish Dangi lifting the ball inside the box. Sujan Pereira claiming it against Anjan Vista. Sujan had plenty of rough clashes.
Sujan, of course, familiar to the surroundings, having played his club football in Maldives.
He had spent 4 seasons with Club Eagles. Their first season, he was the best goalkeeper of the season of the league. Razik. Kavind Ishan shot over the bar.
That was a chance.
That is nice. That is what they needs to be done. Not looking for fouls or penalties. Just try maximum that they can. Go with try to shoot from distance, try to go for goal, open up chances, and don't wait for referee to make decisions and wait for penalty calls or foul calls on that.
I think there's an old saying that goes, if you don't shoot, you don't score. So they need to have shots on goal to have a chance.
Chamod winning the ball against Mangi. Here is Kevin Ishan, Dillon De Silva. Still Dillon going for the goal, but over the bar. Sri Lanka doing everything they can.
Sri Lanka piling on the pressure on Nepal's defense here.
And they are creating chances, not clear-cut chances, but they are having their chance. They are getting their opportunities.
You have to give credit to the Nepal defense again. They're not really letting them cut in and go clear on goal, forcing them to shoot from distance. But still, Sri Lanka having some chances.
A very promising display from the Sri Lankan side. Very promising display from them.
I think from Nepal's
Nepal's
perspective, they need more control in their midfield right now. At the moment, it's just non-existent. It's going from defense to attack.
Not at all. Yeah, the connection between midfielders and the defenders, the midfielders and the forwards, nothing much there. Only thing they are doing right now is the difference right there is their wingers are doing their job very well. This time Supang did the clearance. Gautam Shrestha appealing for a foul. Tamang lifting the ball inside the area. Supang collects the ball. Kavindu Ishan, nicely done there. Kavindu Ishan, still Kavindu to Puzzle.
That was very disappointing. They had runners from both sides, but the ball was not there for either of them.
Charita, Anjan Bista, still Anjan Bista looking for the ball, but referee says it goes out for a goal kick. Substitution from Nepal, Anjan Bista coming off, and the experienced winger Sujal Shrestha coming on. Anjan Bista scored the second goal for Nepal.
Seemed to put Nepal out of sight, but it's a few moments later Sri Lanka got their goal through Marvin Hamilton.
Nepal, jersey number 14, Anjan Bista, replaced by jersey number 15, Sujal Shrestha.
Supan, Sujan Pereira in the ball forward to Dylan Hamilton. Suman Arial again was there. Chamod, Dylan De Silva, Charita, Marvin Hamilton. Dispossessed by Nepali players, Manish Dangi. Still Manish. Supang, excellent defending there. Just 3 defenders at the back. They are taking the risk, going all out for nothing. The central defender Chamod now playing as the centre back up front, centre forward up front.
Nepal just wasting a bit of time there.
Charita dispossessed by Tej Tamang. Tej Tamang lifting the ball to Ayush. Wonderful control, Ayush. Nicely done there. What a wonderful goal by Ayush. And and the lift from Tej Tamang was so good that Ayush had just to control, have a good control and finish it with so calm and composure.
They didn't track Ayush Kalan's run there. Ayush Kalan, since coming on, has contributed immensely to this match. He created the second goal of Nepal and he's now scored the third. What a massive impact from the youngster.
You know, we talked about his composure, his skill. He needs to be marked very well. But there the control, the superb control from him and the lift beating.
A very skillful goal.
Beating the goalkeeper. Sujan Pereira was so good that...
and you can see what it means to the Nepal coach.
Dilon Da Silva inside the penalty area against Oi Chang. Sumanarial coming to Ishan, looking for the ball there. Supang. Marvin Hamilton. Highest scoring game so far in this tournament.
It's the first time we've seen a team score more than once.
I'm sure this promises us more in the remaining fixtures of this year's edition.
I think with Nepal, you have to give credit to how they're set up. I think they play to their strengths, and their strengths being their fast players on the counter-attacks, which has worked very well so far in their two matches in this tournament.
There's Dilon Da Silva looking for the ball. And there he goes. He had a cramp there. I'm sure he might not be able to continue the remaining minutes of this game. He looks really uncomfortable there.
Nepali fans again now finding their voice again. They were a bit subdued when Sri Lanka scored their goal.
For Team Sri Lanka, jersey number 13, Ahmad Wasim Razif, replaced by jersey number 19, Rifkan Mohammad Jawhar.
I think this will be a big blow for Sri Lanka if Dilon Da Silva is unable to continue.
He's still on the pitch there. There's the goal from the local young lad Ayush Kalan.
Ayush Kalan, for me, has been man of the match. He's produced two moments of brilliance. 2 goals for Nepal. One he created and the other one he scored. And Nepal now look set for a second consecutive win. Will put them in a very strong position to reach the final. 6 points from the open in 2 games. And they'll probably need another win or 2 draws to reach the final. It will be, if they do, it will be the first time they reach the final of the SAFF Championship.
Coming to Ishan. But Sumanarial was there. Still Sumanarial going forward. Nicely done by there. Manish Dangi. Offside. Flag was up against Manish. Charita. There is Ayush. A foul from Rifan.
Sri Lanka will be disappointed to concede that third goal. They had looked
For the second half is 5 minutes.
They looked very close to getting an equalizer. They were piling on the pressure. But in the end, as they pressed forward, they left spaces at the back. And Ayush Kalan was there to take his opportunity.
Ananta Tamang with the ball. Ayush controls it very well. but he's dispossessed by Puzzle. Shamon going forward, passing the ball to Dilon De Silva, but Gautam, Ananta Tamang goes there. Then Ayush reclaims the ball. Santosh trying to feed Tej Tamang there. Marvin Hamilton. Puzzle. Hamilton. Charita. Substitution from Nepal. Manish Dangi is coming off. He looks very uncomfortable on the wing there. His focus was going after the injury. Looks pretty much out of the game.
Might have been an injury. He came on in the second half and has now been substituted.
And newcomer Nitin Pava, this would be the first test for him in this year's edition. Five minutes of additional time going on here. Puzzle crosses the ball. Penalty for Sri Lanka. Last minute drama again here. Penalty for Nepal. Penalty for Sri Lanka, sorry. Puzzle corner.
It looked like he handled the ball.
And the referee was in a very close position and a very clear position to see the incident.
And now, Dilon De Silva be looking to put his side back in the game with very few minutes remaining.
Kiran Kumar Limbu, we must say he's a penalty kick specialist. I would say penalty saving specialist.
And the young Dilon going up against a very experienced Kiran Kumar.
Dilon De Silva
scores.
Very composed finish. Nicely done there, sending the goalkeeper wrong way and bringing Sri Lanka back in the game. The scoreline is now Nepal 3, Sri Lanka 2.
We've got what we wished. A game full of goals.
Game full of goals, a game full of entertainment, a game full of drama, game full of, intensity. Everything that needed.
And Sri Lanka now need to push forward in this last 1.5 minute remaining. They have to give it their all.
Samod lifting the ball to Dilon De Silva. Samod controls the ball. Again Samod. But what a chance to equalize in the last minute.
That was a chance.
That was a chance of lifetime, I would say. We see the replay again of Dilon's goal. What a chance that was for Chamod.
Now Nepal will look to run the clock. Has been a seesaw game. The game shifting between the two sides. And this surely will be the last chance for Sri Lanka.
I must say all the Nepali fans right now watching this game would be praying that finish this as soon as we could.
They'll have their hearts in their mouths. Sri Lankan fans pushing their team on. Will we see last minute drama?
Samod lifts the ball inside the box, but Kiran Kumar Limbu claims it comfortably.
And surely that's it.
Surely that is the last opportunity for them. And there's the final whistle. Sri Lanka is, I must say, surely out of competition for the finals, but now Nepal has a huge advantage winning 2 matches. Now they have a huge advantage, making it to the finals, advancing into the finals. Their journey to the finals is very much, cleared. They need just 2 more points to make it to the finals right now.
Nepal, we said at the start of the game, it was an important match for them to win, because if they win, they're going to put themselves in a very strong position to progress, and they've done exactly that. And now Nepal, surely the favorites for the final. And Sri Lanka, on the other hand, the 2 defeats from 2 games, surely their chances are now over. But you have to say that they have to be proud of how they played against a much fancy team in Nepal. They gave it their best, they gave it their all, they had their chances, and we got a very good game.
Full credit to Nepal, full credit to their youngsters, especially the 17-year-old scoring his first goal for the national team. That was the difference. He was the difference in this match. Substituted. He came on in the second half, created the chance for the
Halo, halo semuanya. Halo, halo, halo. Jauh. Lepas kucing ku comel, bodoh yang hebat, selalu sehat kerana power bank. Woof woof. Ini anak anjing comel, bunyinya begini. Miau 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 miau. Bunyi anak anjing. Anak anjing comel.